go ahead and get started. Hello, everybody. Greetings. Hello, hello.
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 Greetings. Hello. Hello.
Welcome back to a brand new season of Into
So good to be back.
the Shadows Breach.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Yes.
Very
Where
good.
am I?
Yes, we've unsealed you from your coffin, Momo. It's time for more Dungeons and Dragons.
I had to get my
Ow.
button. We're back!
Take me back to 2017. We're back, baby.
We are so back.
We're so back, dude. We're so fucking back.
Back, man. Yeah, we're back.
Oh my
You
god.
miss us? Well, you shouldn't have,
What
because
the
we're back.
What the What the hell? Everyone realizing that Gareth is both blue and bald.
Yeah.
He is indeed both blue and bald.
Yes,
So-
Maziko wings will be coming in the reaction image soon. We just didn't have time to finish it up this time. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? I just want to dive in. I just want to freaking dive in.
Yeah.
Naomi, can you please do the recap? Naomi looks around, sees an empty room, sees I quit folded over, sees do it yourself, sees I'll be back next week.
I can try, but I don't have anything written up.
No. I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it.
All right.
I was doing a. I
I could try. I could try.
I was doing a bit.
Yeah, but if you want, I could try.
I'll tell you what.
Doing a bit.
I was doing
Purely
a bit.
from memory, without any notes whatsoever.
I will be
You
more
tr-
than
you-
happy. I can do it. I can do it. But if I forget something, you guys are obviously free to interject after I finish the.
All right.
There. Okay, chat. You have until the completion of our recap to get all of your Blue Man, Mega Mind, stupid ass, unoriginal jokes out of the way. Just get it out. Just get it out. Get it done. You know,
Oh my
Mr.
God.
Clean ass motherfucker.
Mr. Clean.
Like, get it out. Get it out of your system.
You have to read all of
I like
them.
Blue Man Group. I can read Blue Man Group.
Yeah.
I checks notes. Don't have to do that
No.
at all.
Fuck, man.
Wow.
It's
What
so-
the fuck?
I know.
Wait, you try to. Oh, God, you're supposed to be engaging.
Murph ass. Look, every streamer I know is engaging. I'm trying the opposite. I'm trying to, it seems to work. Make the chat want more. Like, please engage with the streamer.
Engage with us.
Engage.
Please.
Engage.
Dude.
Just a crumb of engagement.
Just a crumb of engagement.
That's brutal.
It's rough. It's rough out here. All right. Season 2
Been
recap. At the biggest, the most key points. And I guess we start the season 2 recap with the finale of season 1, which is the whole reason why you all are here. As aspiring shadow hunters, you went over to the breach where you were to slay essentially a breach demon, a gatekeeper, if it were, to prove your worth as shadow hunters, and you received something much more than you bargained for. In fact, it's really important to bring this up because as you guys are walking around the city after leaving the Beardthorn Academia from last season, that news is starting to become public. Of course, I'm talking about Cosma Tara, the giant undead fetus god that has breached through shadow and is now hovering over Asmodia. This information wasn't well known at the time, and you all were, with great misfortune, to be the first one to actually see it breach from the Shadow Vale, barely escaping with your lives. You returned back to a ruined Kulkirk, where you, along with your group, along with the only other surviving hunter, Cheadle, who is now the lord and master of the Shadow Hunters of your division, was the surviving individual who survived the onslaught against the, oh my god, what did I call it? Oh my god, 1 second. The oh my gosh, my brain. The Peacekeeper. There it is. I was like, what was it? Yes, the Peacekeeper, the last Peacekeeper specifically. As you all were getting ready to leave Asmodia, because giant undead baby outside of the Shadow's Breach is going to be a problem for freaking everybody. You went, screw this, we're heading to the Senate. We have the rights of Shadow Hunters to summon council to let them know when something has gone awry in the Breach, and something has definitely gone awry. So after deciding that and breaking apart the rest of Kulkirk and facing off against a surviving Peacekeeper for the final time, showing and proving your worth as fully appointed Shadow Hunters, you slayed the Peacekeeper, and Gareth got a nice new weapon from that. And as well, Marius was able to build new weaponry and equipment from materials that had been gathered from that Peacekeeper. Entering a space barge with 3 children that were over in Wardensfell. Wardensfell, right? Is that what you named the village?
That sounds
I
right.
keep forgetting if
Yes.
there's an S or not.
Wardenfell, I think.
Wardenfell. Thank you very much. After you took 3 surviving children from Wardenfell, so that they can perhaps, not die when this baby more than likely is going to potentially consume the entire region from which it has come. You were able to gather the 3 surviving children, hopped on a space barge, and headed over to the mainlands, to the main arc specifically. A lot of events happened on your way there. You faced off against some wonderful purple worms and found a corrupted and ooze-covered satellite, specifically space station, the Mastiff space station. As you guys saw this bright red star shoot off into the distance. Arriving over the Mastiff station, which you originally were going there for a recharge for the space barge, you had discovered that this autonomous ooze had taken over the station, taking over everything, and with no one around, you were the ones that had to face off against it. Facing off against this horrible abominations, you were eventually came to the one that seemed to be behind it all. A self-proclaimed seer of Hecaton named Ceratos, who stated that they were there to see Io burn, and that is what Ceratos was intending to do, aiming the satellite specifically over the station in the shard station in Arkmond, in the hopes that it would destroy the capital arc of Io, Kathos. We were able to stop that. We were able to slay Ceratos. We were able to learn a little bit about what was going on with the red light that was heading its way over to the Iron Moon of Ganymede, which you had learned about. You had learned it had been colonized by Io, specifically, or partially colonized by Io and other civilizations, including the Chi. Gathering iron and resources and all sorts of materials to further expansion across all of the civilizations and federations and everything of the sort. Arriving over in Kathos, you were able to call a meeting with the Senate, who, in political fashion, took it very blasé, came at it with more problems than solutions, including one that suggested severing the chain in which Asmodia as connected to the core of Io. You were able to sell your point that even upon its separation, you would only be isolating to the threat, and after all of Asmodia would be destroyed by this fiendish fetus, it would eventually, inevitably have to turn its attention over to Kathos and the rest of Io. So, with further explanation, and also finding out that Io has made a secret alliance with the surviving race of Ganymede, who was long since thought to be extinct. You actually met with one of the Ganymedian God, what's the word I'm looking for?
Ambassador?
Not ambassador.
Oh.
It is ambassador, but essentially it is an emissary. There it is. One of the Ganymedian emissaries which has been kept secret. But you've also learned that the Ganymedians don't really have love for all things Cosma, and that one of the Cosma children, one of the major demigods of Cosma, being on the planet, is on the Shedder planet, is definitely an issue, definitely a big issue for everyone, and Ganymede definitely wants to take part in assisting when it comes to that. And so the Senate gave what they believe was the quote-unquote best solution, and that was to ask someone else, specifically to head on over to Jotun to speak to one of the great archmagisters that was alive and actually took part in a fight against the first child of Cosma that graced across Io, specifically Cosma Kara, hoping that the Archmagister Aldoris Thalarian may be able to assist you with a speak to dead's ritual. Aldoris has always made it so that if you were able to go through his tests, go through his crypts, if ever you need the wisdom of yesterday, Aldoris would be there to assist. And so that is why you guys are here in Jotun. You arrived over here, recently went through the crypt, and actually was able to seek audience with Aldoris Thalarian, who had given you a couple of routes that may assist in the slaying of another Cosma. He has tasked you to head over to the old Exodus Academy, as he called it, his academy of birth, over in the northern section of Ishtar. Once upon a time, the Exodus Academy was an esteemed magic school, but then was handed off to the heroes of the goblin tribes of southern Ishtar, and became a school of meditation and of shadow and assassination, alternatively named to that. Sorry, my brain just fizzled out there. Alternatively named by Aldoris either the Shadow Academy or still the Exodus Academy. So to head on over there, because that academy is currently housing a... Yes, what's up, Momo?
10 minutes?
Momo? I don't think Momo realizes her mic's on.
Oh.
It's okay. Okay. If Momo keeps... Momo, can you hear me?
Momo!
Momo, your mic's on, just FYI.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
The
You're good.
mate was here.
No, all good. I just wanted to let you know that you had a hot mic.
You're a hot mic.
Oh, thanks. So...
That was... No, you're a cold mic.
No, too late. Accepted.
Damn it.
Appreciate the compliment. Everyone needs to hear that they're a hot mic every once in a while. So
Naomi, you're a hot mic.
the Shadow Academy / Exodus Academy has a secret specifically that it houses an opening to a tear that would take unsuspecting individuals into the Astral Veil. There, one of Aldoris Thalarian's schoolmates, a master of chronomancy, Gideon, was last seen there, along with another former instructor of the Exodus Academy, former headmaster of the Exodus Academy, Gloria Kronos, and that they had been lost to the astral for quite some time. They found a phenomenon where Thai magic was essentially surging through the astral, and they were doing their best to try to keep it contained. Although Aldoris never really found out what happened to both Gideon and Gloria, perhaps you all would be able to discover that. This is one of several potential avenues that you can explore once arriving in the astral, in the hopes to assist in gathering some power to fight against the Cosma threat. The second was a program that Aldoris had mentioned modifying, that was created by an individual he referred to as Levin, that was designed specifically to train warriors in fighting the Cosma threat. Aldoris mentioned to you that one of the last things he did with the program is to essentially have it fight itself and continuously run so that it can improve itself and find new strategies as the passage of time continues. So, at worst case, if another Cosma threat were to arrive, perhaps this program would be able to offer you alternative strategies and solutions. And then the third, the reason why the tear would even began, Aldoris spoke to you of a tale of a Jinn that was freed within the Exodus Academy and that took himself and his classmates into the Astral Veil, thus creating the initial tear into the Astral Veil. This Jinn was never found, but was an extremely powerful genie. Perhaps even finding its location and seeing of any knowledge that it may have or any power that it may have gathered. Perhaps it may have a solution or, more than likely, a deal it can be brokered with in the hopes that you all can stop the Cosma threat. The final thing that you did after your meeting with Aldoris Thalarian is you went to a specific forbidden section and took a book of spell crafting. Of course, you had to face off against the Archives Guardian, one Madam Hush, which you did so rather well. You were able to take this ancient book of spell casting and also began to read miscellaneous forbidden books within the forbidden section that has changed you all, with the exception of Cheats, who did not partake in this. Has changed you all forever, as we can now see with the tokens. And of course, Vizika now with these demonic draconic wings.
Wow.
Now, you all haven't opened the Book of Spellcasting yet. You have kept that nice and sealed, and you have taken it with you, leaving the crypt, and are finding a place to rest with our last season going over how Marius caught someone taking an odd look at them in the crowd. This sort of suited individual sort of staring in your direction, staring for a moment, even as Marius caught glance, adjusting their hat and walking away into the crowd. Anything I missed or anything I need to tap on before we begin today's session?
That was the most beautiful recap I've ever heard in my life, Brett.
Good stuff.
Thank you. I apologize for how long-winded it was.
No, it was
It's
good.
perfect.
That was really nice.
So many
Full
details.
campaign
Yeah.
summary.
Yeah.
Oh, and Vizika got a little oven. Tiny Tim oven.
Yeah! Tiny Tim oven! I still have some cakes left.
Yes. So yeah, this book of Spellcast, so a couple of things of note. The book that you have is an ancient book that assists in the creation of spells. No one has opened it yet, and you guys have decided to keep it sealed for now. If you do ever decide to open it, though, I would like you to let me know.
I'll let you know.
For reasons. And then I do one of these. I do with my fingers. I go for reasons.
What if I sneakily open it? Do I have to tell the whole party?
You have to tell me.
Okay, fine.
The book
do it.
explodes.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
no. You
That's
definitely.
scary.
You have to tell me, but you know, this is D&D. You could always make the appropriate check and see if you could get away with making a peek without anyone else noticing. You guys are currently in one of Jotun's many famous motels, where whimsy, reflection, and thought has said to occur, scattered across Jotun. Our session begins with Marius currently absent. You see, Marius, you have discovered the location of the smithies and forge. That with specific open areas you are free to use, while exclusive areas of the forges can be rented out for a small nominal fee of credits. You have recently been tasked to create. You've been a buzz. By the way, everyone, you all are free to take a long rest. Yes, you all leveled up last time. We will go over those level ups very soon.
Excited.
And for some people, we will also be going. Sorry, I had to turn my audio a little bit. We will also be doing your level up live on air, which is okay. That is totally fine.
Damn.
Sorry if I made you shit. Yeah, Marius, first of all, I'd like to know, will you be in one of the volunteer smithies, one of like the charity smithies, if as it were? Or will you be renting out one of the smithies to work on something that your mind's been abuzz, I would say, trying to find solutions to problems that are currently cursing both Gareth and Vanya?
How nice is this charity smithy?
It is well used. It is maintained. It has definitely got some more dated tools.
Okay, I mean tools. I don't really.
Right.
Tools. I don't really mind.
Right. But when I say tools, like, you know, obviously, like the magic items you guys purchased when you were in Kathos, how it kind of synthesized it from there, kind of like a 3D printer of stuff. Obviously, these tools helps you manufacture or rather reform existing materials that you have, ideal to certain blueprints that you may have been planning. I'm under the assumption, and you're free to correct me, that Marius, you sort of have some programs installed in your armor to draft these sort of 3D blueprints for things that can then happen in the smithing and forges to manufacture these goods. Because forges, you know, if you're thinking of yesteryear, you're thinking of blacksmiths wailing away at a hammer. But forges, in this standpoint, are like foundry forges, like manufacturing forges where you can like print parts and assemble stuff.
And stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. Okay, I can definitely work with that then. How much tinkering can I get away with before they go, hey, knock that off?
What, with the community ones?
Yeah, like. Because Marius is probably going to take a community one under the sole idea that he's like, I could make this better, and then proceeds to try and like upgrade it
okay.
to fit his needs.
Okay. So I would say for that, as you kind of like walk around, you will actually see one of the shard arcanists that kind of like make sure everything is running and is operational. This you'll watch as this dwarf kind of walks up over to you. He is surrounded, like, and he does kind of look like this. He kind of looks like this arcane spellcaster, decorated around his waist with a variety of shard technology that's brimming and doing. He's kind of over on his side, this enchanted wrench. He'll kind of waddle over and kind of see you adjusting the community one. Even with the hood covering over his eyes, you can see one of his brows kind of raises a little bit as he looks up over and he says, "What you doing?"
The output is being throttled. I'm attempting to fix it.
He kind of looks around over there and he says, "Don't break it." And then he'll just continue to waddle on past you.
You have my word.
You can tell that no one really cares too much what you do over in the community. This is something in the community forges. This is something that's almost maintained by the city. Well, as all of the smithies are well paid, you just kind of have to pay a usage fees for the more updated ones. So yeah, you're able to make some quick tinkering of it. And I would say with your existing knowledge, no check is required. You're able to you have sufficiently improved it in such a way that you feel it is adequate to work on. And you've probably done a greater service to Jotun because of it.
Proud of himself that he is helping the local citizenry. Marius will begin working on one of the main projects that has recently come to mind, especially with meeting, or rather, I guess, seeing the new Gareth and Vanya. In particular, it is Gareth that whose armor he would work on first, mostly because of how debilitating his new condition is to him. I imagine having left the academy and seeing his sort of I imagine a pretty poor reaction to sunlight.
Yes, that was one of the things I was going to bring up. Yeah, Gareth, it's the moment you left the crypt and heading over to the motel. It's been a couple of days now. Long rests have happened. Resources have been reacquired. The sunlight makes you incredibly uncomfortable. It doesn't you're not on fire in the sunlight, but you just feel awful.
Just like real life, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know that feeling you get, that vitamin D you get in the sun, it kind of revitalizes you. Opposite of that. It's just it's draining. Vanya's dead, unfortunately. She had a heart attack day one. So it's a real shame that sick.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm dead.
I'm kidding. We'll go over that as well, because the colors mean different things now. They're no longer nat 1s or nat 20s anymore. They are success and failure variants. So if it's red, it's a save's a fail, and success, green if it is a success. So no longer for crits anymore. But anyways, continuing on with that. Yeah, I mean, it's sickness. It's imagine if you would radiation poisoning. Like, obviously none of us have that I know of have ever experienced it. But we all have like a general idea in our mind of like, oh my God, like I would feel sick to my stomach. I would feel, you just feel it. You feel blah. You feel awful in the sun. It's kind of hard to function a little bit. Especially since this is a brand new feeling that you're experiencing right now.
I hate this.
So more than likely, unless you tell me otherwise, Gareth, I'm assuming you've been in the motel like these past couple of days.
Oh, yeah.
Like watching like shitty, pay-per-view TV, been getting a little bit of the getting some free muffins from the complimentary muffin and cereal basket. I mean, this is, by the way,
there's crumbs in
Sitting
his
in the shower.
beard. He's just like in the bed, just like he's just relaxing.
Garrett's got the striped boxers and like the white sleeveless tee, like just
wait, I don't have
across
a
the
beard.
bed. Yeah. But yeah. And by the way, for you guys, the motel that you're in, I mean, it's a motel. Like, this is like, future motel where you like no, it's like a proper Days Inn.
That's a Motel 6.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's been very affordable for you guys, so you're doing pretty good. So yes, with that said, Marius, you may continue.
Finding that debilitation has such a hold on his companion. The first thing he's going to look at doing is sort of twofold. It is going to be a almost full replication of his armor, or at the very least, a sort of like making a blueprint of his armor. The follow-up is to then begin making the necessary adjustments to replicate Marius's own core, but to then be able to place it onto Gareth's armor.
Allow me to interject, if I may. I did paint the scene like Gareth's like sprawled on the bed, you know, sleeveless shirt and boxers, just in the room. I like to imagine the scene is that way, and I got to get Lobos's permission for this, because I'm assuming you've already broken down or have taken Gareth's armor to make these modifications.
Oh yeah, that's
okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He doesn't need it to watch TV.
So yeah, you probably like dematerialized it a little bit into something a little bit more transferable. You watch as the armor like breaks down, like while you're like awkwardly standing in that weird hotel hall between bathroom and bed, and Gareth's just like watching TV. Would have a 5 o'clock shadow if he didn't lose the ability to grow all of his hair.
Is this like his first exposure to television?
Definitely. I mean, we might have had it in the previous hotels, but
aside from, this is like the first time you're vegging out.
Oh yeah, for sure. And he's watching like Jerry Springer equivalent, like whatever is on.
Yeah.
You are not the father. Oh my God.
At this point, we're all starting to be like, are you okay? Like, you've been in bed for like 50 hours.
I'm great. Are we heading out?
Alive in there?
Yeah. You want a muffin? Here.
Yeah. Oh my God, no.
Oh no. Yeah.
Don't eat the muffins there.
I'll take hers too.
What was that?
Distance.
I heard the TV in the background. It was great.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Of course.
You stupid bitch! Fuck you!
Holy shit.
So
Oh, man.
This is great.
You like your novellas?
Fuck you too!
yeah, it's a lot of emotion on this TV.
Y'all never seen this before? Whatever. I'm gonna stuff more muffins in my face. Just go back to watching.
I'll be a better rackling. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Marius absolutely sort of like, I know what I'm doing, like takes Gareth's armor and Vanya's armor and would just break them down for parts and then abscond with no further explanation, and then only to return however many days it would take DM, and basically bring back what appear to be like smaller, sort of almost condensed like cubes.
Okay.
The first person that he would approach would be Gareth, sort of knocking at his door and then opening it and seeing the TV on and I imagine, empty basket of muffins.
Empty basket of muffins, empty brain. Gareth just staring at the TV.
I have something for you if you're ready.
Okay, hold on. When it goes to commercial here, so they're almost done, I think.
I
Mario
guess
sort of
we're done.
shifts.
Let's go to commercial.
Hey, I'll look over. All right, now what? Whoa.
TV was a mistake for you. You
Sort
were
of
so
stepping
pure.
forward. he would put the sort of condensed cube down, and then he would press the top, watching as it unfolds twice, sort of creating this very wide rectangle. Go ahead and step on that.
Yeah, Gareth will clamber out of bed, kind of brush some crumbs off himself. Step on this.
Go ahead and step on it fully. Make sure that your
Okay.
feet are fully on it.
All right. So very slowly, he'll put one foot first, and then kind of like pick up all of his weight and put it on that foot, and then put the second foot on.
Mario sort of keeps a leveled hand just in case, ensuring that he's well balanced. And then once Gareth's feet are fully on it and he has sort of applied all of his weight, he sinks about 1.5 inches into the metal plating, and then it begins to just rise over him. It takes about 10 minutes
Oh,
of like fully now conforming to your body. It resembles very similar to that of your original armor. It isn't until Marius basically like applies his hand to your chest that everything begins to shift and move. Give me one moment.
Gareth is A-posing.
Oh, God. Very good.
You would hear this audible chime from your armor as the sort of neck protectors come up. You would watch as a bevor emerges from the center of your chest, now rising up towards your mouth. And then Marius would say, make sure that you keep your head very still. And a series of sort of plating would arise over your cheeks, over your ears, and then fully encompass the entirety of your head, until basically your vision goes black. And then on the inside, you would watch as small panels light up, now basically giving you this one-to-one view of the outside world.
Can I move my head now?
You can move, yes.
He'll take a look around with this new, view on everything.
The armor that I've made you is a first of its kind. I took your original design. I call it an MK1 Aegis. The helmet that you're currently looking at is of a unique design. It'll protect your head and your eyes from any minor radiation from solar bodies. As well, you can retract the helmet by simply thinking. Try it out.
While you're saying that, he's like clenching and opening his hands and like poking them against each other to see if he can like feel it, just like messing around with it. And then he'll think, helmet open. He'll also say it out loud.
It would immediately part in the center and then begin sliding back into your neck guard. You would then feel another mechanical hum around your neck as small lights emerge, and this very thin barrier now erects over the top of your head. It has a shimmer-like appearance before dissipating. The helmet is of a unique design. It's a night eye helmet. When you're not wearing it, it'll project a small barrier over the top of your head. It'll keep you safe so you can walk out into the sun and still experience everything without being sheltered the entire time.
Oh. How did you do this?
It took some tinkering, but it was an idea, and I'm glad to see that it worked.
He's just like twisting around, trying every sort of movement to see how it reacts.
It fits like a glove. Every time you think of the helmet, it slides back over the top of your head. This rather bulky, cumbersome thing, though you still feel like you're able to make those articulated motions without any restriction.
Is there any restriction on like looking left and right or anything? Nope. This, man, they're all going to be so jealous of this. I mean, I knew your suit was cool, but... Whew.
I'm glad that you like it.
Of course I like it. Oh, does this thing, can I play, we didn't give the show a name. Can I watch TV on this? He's like pushing his chest to see if a button
The show's
will do
called
something.
That Stupid Thing. They're always figuring out who the stupid thing is. This time it's a rackling by the name of Jern. Jern the Rackling.
I don't fucking know.
And now back to my stupid thing.
No.
With enough tinkering, and we are within range of any sort of connection, I could potentially get a shard uplink to your HUD, and you could be able to watch TV. Though I
I didn't
recommend you don't.
I didn't mean to cause you any trouble.
It's no trouble.
just asking.
It's just you have to be careful.
But I'll be careful. I don't want to break anything.
Gareth wanting games on his new armor.
That fishing game. No, I shouldn't. No, this is. I don't know what to say. I appreciate this so much. I hope to be of even better use to you all in the future. Keep us all safe.
I'm glad to hear it. Where is Vanya?
Last I saw, I think she was in her room. How do I take this off?
This is the same way you would take off your armor normally. The initial fitting was to make sure that all of the proportions were still correct.
I see.
With enough time, however, or enough equipment, I could potentially get it to the same state as my own, where a simple thought will allow you to don and doff your equipment.
Incredible. What more can be said? He's like swinging his arms, almost like doing jumping jacks, but not jumping. He's blown away by it all.
Initiating jumping jack simulator.
Wait,
Score.
I didn't do. What is this?
It's a rudimentary sort of AI. It'll keep track of your health and everything like that.
Hey, bodysuit, do like 40 jumping jacks.
Wait,
The
what?
suit's not gonna do it.
I thought it was like
program
voice
that.
activated or something.
No.
Oh man, really missed the mark there. Like a really good opportunity. I'm just saying.
Jumping
have the
jack
money.
history 0.
Ooh,
I wasn't jumping, but I was jacking.
what is jacking?
The moment that was about to, I was like, no.
We don't want to talk about them. Never mind.
Gareth will climb back into bed with the suit on still.
The bed audibly creaks, I imagine.
It just, it's still half plate. So like you go back on the bed, you just see it just sink down, and you're feeling now the floor.
I do have a description written for it. It's. I don't know if it's like.
Yeah,
good to
before.
share or not.
No, it's great to share. Before you do that, though, I would like to let the audience to know from the item standpoint, Gareth has acquired the Mark I Aegis +1. It is a half plate. It's considered +1 armor. and it has granted the user sunlight protection. If you have the sunlight sensitivity trait, you are unaffected by that trait. And now,
So good.
yeah. And then, Crowned, you are free to read your description of the armor.
All right. This augmented combat suit has been created to provide the wearer with maximum protection available to heavy frames, ensuring combat readiness and survivability on the field. Reinforced armor plating guards not only the operator's vitals, but their extremities as well, freeing the operator to swing their weapon without concern. Complemented with an EHD-01 Night Eye helmet that protects the operator's head during combat, providing them with a state-of-the-art HUD for maximum combat potential. When the helmet is not worn, projectors located on the neck of the armor provide a thermal field, neutralizing small-scale radiation projected from solar bodies. The right gauntlet has been augmented, restricting manual dexterity but providing improved grip strength and hauling capabilities. Familiar matte black coloration is accented with violet LEDs that are recognizable to the operator. This frame has been designated MK1 Aegis, a combat-centric suit aiming to elevate the operator's abilities.
Gareth is like, you look at Gareth and like the helmet's like going zzz, coming on and then going off, and he's just practicing it.
A helmet counter appears on your visor. Every time it goes up, you just see the number.
Counters
tick.
for everything.
All right. Cheats, what are you doing since you're in the room? I'm assuming watching trashy TV as well.
Yeah, she's kind of just watching it.
I'm assuming it's sitting on like one of those like random like hotel chairs, like leaning on that.
Yeah, probably
random
sitting like
footrest.
an like awkward like an awkward sitting position, just kind of giggling, like arms crossed, watching the whole situation, like giving him thumbs up of encouragement.
Very cool. And then Marius, anything else you do in this room?
I don't imagine Vanya's in here.
No.
I am not.
Let's say she is not.
Then I'm looking for Vanya.
Vanya, what are you
Yes.
and Vasika doing?
So, all this time I've been in the room next to Gareth's,
Right.
and I'm sitting in complete silence, but I can hear through the wall everything that Gareth has been watching. So I've been just up to date on, everything. Imagine just Vanya, she is a blanket burrito, like she's covered herself with a blanket all over, like from head to toe. She's just terrified of what she's become. So she's just sitting, like not sitting, laying on the bed, just listening to whatever Gareth has been consuming and contemplating, just it's bad. It's very bad out there.
Vasika, are you in the room as well?
So when the whole scene of Gareth stepping onto the plate and the armor coming up is happening, imagine the camera pans down and sees the edge of the bed, and from under the bed you see just the tip of a snout. And it's sniffing around left and right. And then a big crumb of muffin is spotted, and a claw just reaches out from under the bed, pokes the crumb. Vasika's there under the bed. She's also been watching along with the shows, and every time Gareth gets room service or gets any kind of snack, she's usually just like waiting for a moment that's intense, getting up and grabbing a muffin, grabbing a sandwich, grabbing whatever it is. So she's got wrappers under there, there's crumbs. She's been eating all the food.
She's got a little treasure trove.
Yeah.
All right.
Hope you're bringing some food over to her room.
like you said you were going to do 4 hours ago.
Fucking hungry.
So yeah, well then, Vanya, you hear a heavy yet studied knock at your door. Methodical, even.
Ooh. Yes.
Are you
Good.
decent?
Yes.
May I come in?
Sure.
Opening the door, arriving in his suited armor, he would find Vanya in her blanket burrito.
You ate all the trash! I did it for you!
And then the door closes, like from the TV outside.
We can still hear it through the wall. Is it?
I take it you've also been enjoying that show.
Enjoying is, I don't know if it's the right word for it.
Sort of watching her for a moment, Marius takes this. Actually, your face would be exposed, right? So I imagine you're still projecting light into the room.
Oh yeah, it very much is like
the way that I imagine it.
Bulb.
The way that I imagine it, like I've covered everything, like just everything, blankets all over me. So I'm like a mummy right now. So you can't really see.
All you see is this glowing light inside the blanket itself,
Yes.
where
Through the threads.
Your recent situation has given rise to a spark of inspiration, and I think I might have something to help you.
Help me?
Indeed.
How?
Something to subdue the light. Make it something that you control instead of it controlling you.
I'd like that. She tries to poke, like, poke through with her eyes. Like, does that shine through like a beam? How would that work? Concentrated
anytime
look.
So anytime you show off your body, first of all, the blanket's it's muting your light. It's no way ever able to control it. Yeah, it's just kind of like this. It's not a beam per se. It's just still a radial glow forming from wherever you expose yourself.
Oh my. So it kind of like exposed my eyes.
Shakes head.
Uh-huh.
Sort of approaching closer to the bed, he would mimic the same motion that he had made in Gareth's room, where he would sort of set the cube down and then watch as it unfurls and forms into that sort of flat rectangle. If you would be as kind, go ahead and step on it and make sure that you apply your full body weight.
In
And
one
Marius would
motion?
turn away to just in case.
In one motion, Vanya will just jump out of the bed and with one arm will just fling the blankets off. So she just like, I don't know, am I naked underneath?
That's up to you, bud. I can't determine that for you.
Listen,
DM, am I
let's
naked?
just say I'm naked, okay? It doesn't matter. No one is looking, all right?
That's on you. I can't say that. It's very problematic if I say that.
Listen, I mean, Marius got our armor, right? So I don't know what okay. Never mind. I jump out of bed and I'm standing on the plate right now.
Okay.
Yes.
Your feet would sink in 1.5 inches, and then the material would rise up and begin sort of contouring to your body. And it would take less time than it took Gareth. It would take about 2 minutes before it fully forms itself. And then you would hear this mechanical whirl, this hum, and then finally this satisfying chime as the armor has fully fitted itself. It is a very sleek black sort of almost stealth suit, as it were. It is from your neck all the way down to your hands and to your feet, is fully covered in this very sort of tactile and flexible material. He would gesture with his hand for you to raise your chin, and when you do, the rest of the material rises up and then fully forms, sort of following along the trail of your jaw up across your ears, and then fully form into a hood before a plated visor would fall down and encompass the entirety of your face, where another mesh-like hood would follow over top, with a mesh-like cloak then dispersing from the shoulders and falling down to about your ankles.
Damn. Vanya will just
Does Vanya
take
say
a
that?
twirl.
Just,
Yes,
damn.
probably. Damn.
Damn.
Like she just twirls around, just looks at herself, and just runs to the bathroom, to the motel bathroom, just stares in the mirror like, holy shit! I look so fucking cool!
I'm glad that you like it.
I love it, Marius.
It does have a name as well, just like Gareth's is the MK1 Aegis, yours is the MK1 Predator. The helmet is unique. You'll notice that right now you're not projecting any light. The entirety of your armor and your garb is fully concealing it. Your helmet, dubbed the Red Eye, allows you to project that light as you wish, so you can show it, so to speak.
She's gonna try that out right now.
All right. So I guess this is where I will read the item for you. This is the MK1 Predator. It is a +1 suit of light armor. With the ability of light control. Vanya is able to control her folklore ability Glow, allowing to suppress her natural illuminance. In addition, she can channel this glow as a light source, 20-foot bright, 40-foot dim, as an action. So, yeah, you can create...
Can I ask?
Yes.
Is this light just, like a flashlight? Like, how strong is that light?
You can form it any way you want. So it in a sense, yes, it is like a flashlight.
Okay.
Yeah, you can make it like it's looking in a certain direction, or you can have it be just a general glow. And by the way, you can go up to 20-foot bright, so you don't have to do full brightness if you don't want to.
Damn, I have a dimmer. I love that.
Yes, you do. Anyway, sorry.
The mesh-like hood that you're wearing as well will also sort of dampen the radiation that you'll be exposing, so you don't have to wear the helmet at all times.
Wow.
I immediately run to the others to show off my new armor.
She shoves past Marius, blocking through the door,
Yeah,
runs over. Hears that stupid rackling, screaming again.
That trash, show more!
Like you run in. And yeah, everyone sees what Vanya's wearing right now.
Gareth's actually standing up. Gareth's standing up because he was on his way to the room after hearing and like kind of finally going, oh, maybe Vanya's got something too.
So yeah, as you open the door, it's gonna be one of those scenes where Vanya was about to go through the door, and Gareth also about to go through the door, and you both just crash into each other.
Nice.
Sorry. Sorry. Just. Oh, hey. Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Shit.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
You got one.
Oh my
You got
God.
one too, huh?
Yes. I did.
I suppose we won't have any issues anymore.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we can't.
Gareth's
know
gonna
that.
give her a big hug.
Vanya is uncomfortable. She's not used to like expressions of affection like this. So she's kind of like,
Aw.
and then kind of awkwardly hugs back and pat.
There.
There.
Aw,
Like,
That's nice.
I didn't feel anything.
Yeah. Is that good?
I mean,
Is that-
I didn't feel anything bad
Oh.
at all.
Oh.
Anyways, you're coming into the room.
Yes.
But what does your suit do? Is it what mine's got this? What's this? And like, just stand there. Kind of, his eyes he'll stare into the distance past everything, and his hood will go whoop and come up. How about that?
And she gets really excited to show off, so she doesn't really think about Gareth. So she's like, yeah, check what mine can do. So she opens up her visor to show off the the glow. It's on you, Gareth.
Yeah.
Like it's glowing on you. I'm glowing on you.
I don't feel it. I don't.
Oh.
I see it.
You don't feel that.
It doesn't affect me in negative sense.
Oh, it doesn't affect you in the positive sense.
Well, I can see better a bit because it's brighter.
Oh.
Do you want a muffin? I have a muffin.
Yes, I'm hungry. I'm so hungry.
There aren't any muffins in the muffin plate.
God
We
damn it.
ran out of muffins, but we can order more. That's what I was saying.
Where's Vizika?
Uh,
I told her to go bring some food like 5 hours ago.
A nose starts to extend out from under the bed.
Gareth unblocks the door because he's been standing in the
Pointy
door frame the
snoot.
whole time.
Oh, you look really cool.
She says from under the bed.
Thanks. Thank you.
You look fucking wicked.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to bring in to say it, but you look fucking cool.
I was quality controlling the food. I was just making sure that it was safe for consumption before bringing it to you, but there wasn't enough to properly test.
Oh, right. I'm sure that was the case, right?
She pushes the heaps of wrappers further under the bed.
Gareth like picks up the phone and just, yeah, it's me again. Yeah, another one. Yeah, thank you. Hangs up. We'll have more shortly. So.
How many muffins have you consumed?
How many trays does a whole? I mean, how many muffins does a tray hold?
A dozen.
The phone
Dozen.
rings.
Baker's dozen. Oh, let me get this.
The phone
Hello?
rings again.
Hello?
We keep telling you we're done with breakfast.
Do you have savory muffins?
No, we just offer some muffins and like cereal for we don't offer anything like that. I mean, I guess.
What do
I think we're
What do you
getting
have?
some pastries out. We got some pre-packaged pastries that we got
Sure,
from the concession machine.
Yeah, that sounds good. Send those down.
Do they have any meat? Do they have any meat?
Do you have any meat?
No, I'm afraid we don't have meat.
You don't have meat. All
There
right.
should be
So no
like a
meat?
deli from across the street if you want. I bet no.
Okay. All right. Thank you. The pastry box will be okay. Well, they don't have meat. There's a deli across the street. They said though. So they have plenty of meat, I'm sure.
Are you allowed to go outside now?
I think so.
Wow. Me too.
Well, shall we take a meat journey then?
Your stomach is gonna burst.
How do you know? It's gonna burst out of hunger.
So you all are going to the deli?
Anybody else want some meat? We're gonna get meat.
I'm gonna go get meat.
Marius, do you want meat? Cheats? Meat?
If we're making it an outing, sure.
Be a good way to test
A
our
meat
new.
outing. A meat cute.
She's will hop off of the thing she was perched on.
And so you leave the motel to go get, checks notes, meat. And meat is what you get. And it tastes so good, that meat and sandwiches and anything else you got at that delicatessen. In fact, as you enjoyed the savory meal, it gave you an opportunity to reflect on everything that had happened. Reflect on those experiences and level yourself for what is to come. And with that, next point of topic, level 10. Woo! Now let's go ahead and start with the individuals that I know already did their homework. Marius.
Hello.
What'd you get at level 10?
I got a few things. Nothing too crazy. First things first, I have triple-digit hit points now. I have 100 hit points.
Pog.
Pretty sick.
Pogies.
As a level 10 artificer, I get magic item adept. I can now attune to 4 magic items. If you craft a magic item with magic item with a rarity of common or uncommon, it takes a quarter of the normal time, and it costs you half as much usual gold.
Wow.
Wow.
What else did I get? All of my natural things sort of increased with the proficiency bonus increase as well. I'm gonna swap out some of my spells, and I get 2 more infusions.
Very cool. Any big spells you can reveal now that you're adding to your armoire?
Yes. One of them. Is,
Any spells of note, rather?
Marius is going to get a big ol' movement speed increase in the form of a Chardalon's Stride. It's a 3rd level transmutation spell, concentration up to a minute. It is verbal somatic. It allows him to basically give himself 20 extra feet of movement. He doesn't provoke AOPs, and creatures who come into contact with the path that he's made suffer 1d6 fire damage.
Ooh.
Very
He
good.
basically burns the ground
Fire
as
trail.
he strides.
Okay. Does that wrap up your level 10?
Yes, sir.
All right. Next on the homework brigade, cheats.
I have already leveled up.
Yes, you did. What did you get for your level?
I don't think I got anything.
What'd you get at your level? I got nothing. Thumbs
I
up.
got an ability score improvement. I now have a 20 dex.
Holy shit. Oh, oh my god.
Yeah,
she got
not
us.
really. I didn't get any cool things like
That's
abilities, nothing. But I now have a 20 dex.
Very good.
I am dex to Russ, bitch.
Cheats also has the same amount of hit points as Marius does. So you both are now at 100 hit points. Very good. Woo! Very good. All right, Vanya, it's time to get you to level 10.
Yes. Yes,
so,
please.
I'll show you what we get. I'm going to go ahead and put that there. We'll go to next. You get a feature, Hide in Plain Sight.
Yes, indeed.
And
a natural explorer, right?
Hold on one second. Natural Explorer. What you talking about?
Isn't that for level 10? Natural explorer and hide in plain sight?
Oh, I saw Hide in Plain Sight, but let me double check real quick. You might be right. Natural Explorer improvement. That is correct. Your natural score improvement. Oh yeah, you get to choose an additional terrain type at level 10. What terrain are you choosing?
Yeah, what is a terrain that is mostly around here? Is it like desert? What is it considered? Mountain?
Well, I will let you know that you are exploring a vast world with many different types. So, what are the 2 that you've already chosen?
Oh, I already have some, huh?
You should. Yes.
I should, yeah. But what would that be? Where would that be?
You would have to tell me.
And yeah. Oh, here we go. Mountain.
Mountain?
And what is that? Under Io. What is?
Oh, Under Io, yeah, which is AKA the Underdark. So,
But
if you
mountain.
guys, yeah, and mountains. So, very good.
Sure.
So, what is your third one? Your options are Arctic, coast, desert, forest, grassland, swamp.
You're messing with my swamp. What do you guys think? Party? What do you think? Desert, forest,
Grassland?
I don't know. Swamp.
Are we picking favorite terrain?
She has one more choice.
Yeah.
What do you have already?
Is mountain and
I have mountain.
Underdark, I think. Under
Yeah.
Isle.
I don't imagine urban's a choice.
So it's Arctic, coast, desert,
Yes,
forest,
urban
grassland,
would
swamp.
absolutely be
Ooh.
a choice.
Really?
Yes.
Ooh.
Should I get this then?
That
My
sounds
vote
pretty
is
good.
Okay.
Yeah, now that we're at a time period where, quite frankly, a city is considered its own landscape, yes, I would 100% include urban.
Okay, let's do that. Let's go with that.
Very good. Very, very good. Okay, then that'll be your third one. Be sure to notate that. The last thing I need to check on you, Ranger's D10, right? I always forget. I believe they are, though, because they're effectively fighters. Yes. Okay, so you're level 10, which means you get 100. So your base hit points are now 100. You have a con of, so you are now, you've gone from 89 to 110 hit points.
Wow.
Damn. Woo. Drunk.
Big ol' stronk. That is
Healthy.
correct. Healthy.
Healthy gal. Do you want me to add the favored terrain?
Oh, yes, please. Just go ahead and be sure to document that. You can even just add it, do a custom thing, because I don't think you'll find urban, so you'll have to add it yourself.
Okay.
All right, next up is Vazika. Vazika, you have reached level 10. Congratulations.
Thank you. Plus 10 hit points. 10 key points. 100 HP. Woo! Gang, gang.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, heavens.
Oh my lord. All
Very
right.
excitedly, I get another plus 5 feet of movement, which puts me at 60 feet.
That is correct. And in addition, you've gained purity of body.
Yes.
You are now immune to disease and poisons.
Wow.
Indeed. Now, I have a question because there's something at level 9 that I don't think I actually paid attention to. It says at 9th level, you gain the ability to move along vertical surfaces and across liquids on your turn without falling during the move. Does that mean that my climb speed also rises to match my walking speed now?
No.
Okay. Does my climb speed also go up by 5 though? Because I think it's kind of based on my movement.
Yes.
Okay. What about my flash speed?
Your fly speed, yes.
Jesus Christ.
So you got a
Just
walk
don't
speed
stop
of
moving in the water or
55,
you'll fall.
climb speed of 55,
No,
and a fly
Walk
speed of
should be
55.
50 now. It was already 55.
Yes.
So it should be 60 now because it goes up by 5.
Yeah, we already added that. Wait, what? Hold
No,
up.
my walk
Jesus.
speed was 55 before. Now on this
Yeah.
level up, it goes to 60.
No, it was 50 before, because I think your movement speed was already 35, question mark?
No, my speed was 55.
Right, but I already applied your level with the 50. Okay, all right. What's your... Okay, let's do some math.
Yeah.
What is your base speed?
Okay. It's monk plus rackling.
Yes, what is your rackling speed? I believe it's 35, correct?
I think so.
So your unarmed movement is a
So
plus
it's-
20 feet. So 35 plus 20 is 55, unless there's another speed buff that I'm not thinking about. because your fly was 50 to match the previous 50. And you might be looking at your character sheet as I was leveling up your character, and it switched over to 55.
I even have it in my Google Doc that's like 55-foot walk speed and 45-foot climb speed until level 9.
So.
Oh yeah, mobile. I'm mobile.
There it is. So what mobile give you +5?
I think sure.
We'll figure it out, buddy.
No, right. 10 feet. 10 feet.
All right, so you're actually. So wait, so Rackling actually gives you. Okay, hold on. Rackling's 30. You're not at 35 with Rackling. Okay. So then
I am
that's
going
what
to
happened.
60. Okay.
You are correct. At the end, yes, you were correct. I just needed to. I just needed to know. I just needed to know the breakdown. All right, so speed 60, climb 60, fly 60. You're the devil.
Yeah!
Devil wings flourish.
First one getting hit with an AA.
Fine. Vroom. All right, and I believe that covers you. Now, the most detailed of the level ups. Gareth.
Yes.
So
class change.
Class change.
No. Subclass change, really.
Woo woo. I mean, that's that for what you're doing. That's practically a class change. All right. All right. Let me see here.
I started to add in some spells in there, so I just.
That's great.
Can I just have as many as I want that are unprepared, like to choose from, or is that not how that works?
Give me a moment, and we will find out. Together. Type. You are now effectively an Eldritch Knight. You gain the spell casting of Eldritch Knight. You're going to learn 2 cantrips for your choice, and then you're going to learn an additional wizard cantrip because you are 10th level. The cantrips are the big choice. For spell slots, the Eldritch Knight spell casting table shows how many spell slots you have to cast. The wizard spells, the first or higher. Cast one of these spells, you must expend a spell slot, blah, blah, blah. Spells known, you know 3 first level wizard spells of your choice.
Okay, I know them, and
yes,
and
that is correct. So you can't learn a bunch right now. You get to learn 3 first levels of your choice. Now that you are level 10, you can know up to 7 spells.
Right.
So choose.
I was planning around the 4 first and 3 second level spells. Yes.
Oh, yeah, that works. The 4 and 3 are your spell slots, not spells.
I see.
So you could very easily have
the 7 first levels, or
you can do 7 first levels. I see. Yeah, so between 7th level, just kind of choose which spells you'd like to know, a first level or higher.
Understood.
Up to 2nd level, and then your spellcasting ability is intelligence, which means we are rebuilding your your stats as well. Yeah, I knew this one was gonna be the longer one. Oh, you also get weapon bond. At 3rd level, you learn a ritual that creates a magical bond between yourself and one weapon. You perform over 1 hour, which can be in a short rest. The weapon must be within your reach. Once you've bonded with the weapon to yourself, it cannot be disarmed from you unless you are incapacitated. If it is on the same plane of existence, you can summon that weapon as a bonus action to your hand, causing it to teleport instantly. So you could leave your sword at home, and as long as you are on the correct plane, you go, sword to me, and then it appears in your hand as a bonus action.
I do it, and then we go into the astral veil, and then I go, ha, sword! Wait.
Oh, shit.
No! I gotta go home, guys.
You can have up to 2 bonded weapons, but can only summon once with a bonus action. If you attempt to bond with a 3rd weapon, you must break a bond with the other 2. All right. So we got that. Complete. Level 4. Give me 1 second. Going through all your shit again. Boop. We already have your ASI, so we're good to go there. 5. You got your extra attack. Very pog. A super pog. Okay. And I'll clean up your character sheet later, so we get all the abilities look good. You got your level 6. You had an ability score improvement. At level 7, you now know war magic. Being at 7th level, when you use your action to cast a cantrip, you can make 1 weapon attack as a bonus action.
Sweet.
So you can launch. You can do thunderclap or whatever melee cantrip is, and then you could stab with your sword as a bonus action.
Nice.
All right. At level 8, Man, fighters get a lot. Another ASI, which you already took care of at 9. Let's see here. You got Indomitable. So now you can re-roll a saving throw that you fail. If you do so, you can use the new roll. You can't use this feature again until you finish a long rest. You can use this feature twice between long rests, starting at 13th level. Okay, so that's nothing to do with you right now. And then finally, level 10. You have learned Eldritch Strike. You learn how to make your weapon strikes undercut a creature's resistance to your spells. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, that creature has disadvantage on the next saving throw it makes against the spell you cast before the end of your next turn.
Nice.
That's kind of sick.
That's super sick.
All right. Your hit points. You don't have like toughness or took toughness or anything. Oh yeah, what feats did you grab any feats before? Sentinel. So we got that.
Yeah, it would have all been in there.
Yeah. All right, so we need to adjust your ability scores.
Okay. Is it the same numbers? I just
Yeah, you can move them around a little bit.
Okay. All right.
Where do you want to put the 8?
Charisma.
Okay.
Okay, so we're just I can't. Right? Yeah, I can't. Yeah, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have.
I mean, we can do a full
proficiency in perception. No. It's fine. Maybe swap. Well, actually, I think it depends on the spells that I take. Like if I do a lot of spells that require DCs, then I'll care about a higher int. But I don't know that I will.
Also keep in mind that if you're making attack rolls with your spells, you will also be using your int modifier, not your strength mod.
Roger. Okay.
So how about this? Let's start from the beginning. Let's do it'd be very easy to break apart too, because you might want to split your scores a little bit more. 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, and 8. Where would you want a 15? What's going to be your high stat?
I'll go con.
Okay, 15 for con. Where do you want your second to high stat? 14.
14 strength.
Okay. 13. Your third
int.
Okay. 12.
12 dex.
Okay, 10.
10 whiz.
And then 8. Whiz. All right. Where would you now we're during Rachel's? Where would you like your +2?
Con.
All right, 17 con. And then where would you like your +1?
Strength.
Okay, 15 strength. Your first ASI, +2. You get a +2 to 1 ability score or +1 to 2. Or what would you like to do?
+1 strength, +1 con.
All right. Wait a minute. All right. You then get Sentinel, which is very cool. As a feat, let me see if Sentinel raised anything. Let's see. Nope, Sentinel raised nothing for you. And then finally, just checking to see if he grabbed any other feats, but I think that was the only one. Again, +2, +1.
Int.
Or so not +2, +1. I'm sorry. +2 or 2 +1.
Or +1. Int. And I guess both int.
Okay. All right, that's a good breakdown, honestly. So you have oh man, you're gonna miss that 20 strength, aren't you?
I miss the strength. All right, you can make that the whatever it was that brings your strength to 20. There was like a
that is true. There are gauntlets that you can do that, but it does take up one of your attunement slots. So things to keep in mind.
It's fine.
So yeah, your strength is 16, your dex is 12, your con is 18, your int is 15, your wisdom is 10, and your charisma is 8. So
Sweet.
You are at 140 hit points. Very good. Mother. 1 second.
All right.
Yeah, so all you have to do next is
my spells.
Pick your spells. Yeah, that's your homework.
Yeah, I'll start removing some of these. Yeah.
Okay. And then, yeah, just kind of reference how all that is. So there you go. Very good. And unlike the typical Eldritch Knight, you have no restriction of the spells that you can select as long as they are part of the wizard's list.
Roger. Question. I had these spells before: False Life, Invisibility, See Invisibility. I got to balance around those still.
So
those are innate.
Those are innate. Those are your.
Ooh.
That's for being Asmodean.
Yeah, sweet.
So yeah, the spells that you have to add are in addition to those.
Okay, I'm gonna put them in innate if that's okay. Just so
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yes.
Okay.
Indeed. All right. Wonderful.
Cool beans.
Since Momo is AFK, how about we take a small 5 minute, let people get some water, use the bathroom, all that stuff.
Brecky.
All right. We'll be right back. We have returned. All right. So, everyone take a long rest now.
Oh, I didn't mean to click that.
Oh my gosh. She's drunk.
She's drinking. She's
drunk.
drinking.
She's fucking drunk.
Garrett takes a nap in the deli.
All right.
Sipping.
Okay. So let's do some above board planning, because currently you are located within Southern Ishtar, and your location is to get to Northern Ishtar. Fortunately, there are a lot of short range shard ships that are also very affordable. That are very affordable, that will allow you to cross arcs over to Northern Ishtar, since this once upon a time used to be the same, used to be a massive landmass until it had been split from the Shattering. So, unless there are any other routes you would like to take, yeah, that would be your next objective.
DM, I'd like to take the one you don't have prepared.
Well, I was about to say, unless there's something else that you would like to do, in which case, now is the time to let me know. And then I look over at Crowned.
Good on supplies? We need like healing items.
Agreed.
Hey, you can't be poisoned by those.
Technically.
True.
I can drink all of the greater potions now.
Oh, you too? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, both of us.
Yep.
This is bull.
That's
I
right.
One.
You guys are in a major town, which means you can purchase anything uncommon, anything. Yeah, not only are you in a major town, you're in a major town with a focus on magic, which means you can buy any uncommon or rare magic item that you can think of. It will be readily available for you. You would even be able to have a good chance to find a very rare item if you like better than most. It's still a very low chance. And if you really want to go shopping around the town with the correct gathering of information, there might even be a legendary or two for sale.
Whoa.
Wow.
I don't
I
think
wonder if we could.
I'm out of money.
You probably would not be able to afford it.
Money.
Yeah.
Damn,
Legendaries are
DM
about
called us poor.
I wonder if we
Well,
could buy some more expired potions. Those were
legendary.
pretty good.
Yeah, legendary items. I'm gonna get back to that in a second. Legendary items are usually about 250,000 and more credits, so that is correct.
I have this really cool suit I could trade.
True. I mean, I did use like our funds to make those things, so it's technically our
I'm not
money.
trading the suit. I'm not trading the suit.
The
Our money.
the MK1 Aegis has a market value of 5,150 credits. It is considered a very rare item.
What about mine? What about the Predator?
What
Hey, which one's more?
How much is mine?
The Predator is worth 4,445 credits.
Less.
It is still classified as a rare item.
Not
My suit-
very rare.
My suit's more expensive than yours.
No, but
I-
if you somehow instill about 500 credits worth of value to it, then it becomes very rare. Cheats, your legs are worth diddly squat on the market. Only a collector would be interested in your legs and the stories it may tell. Oh, your ears would be the same outcome.
What the fuck? I ring a bell. Marius.
What about Vizika's wings?
Your
Take
Vizika's
those off. They're attached to me.
would probably be worth a significant amount of money on the black market.
Jeez.
I mean, where there's a will, there's a way.
Upgrade my ears, Marius. Give me a plus to my perception check.
Chip, stand up. And also, Vizika, you only have discounted healing potions because Gareth was able to persuade to do a backroom deal with a shady alchemist.
That's right.
Yeah, maybe we could find some more of those. Yeah, I was gonna ask out of morbid curiosity, but I know the answer is probably gonna be like, well, you won't know unless you try to find out, right? Of like whether or not Vizika's wings could technically be cut off, like if they would regrow because they were grown magically, or if they would like crumble to dust when they're removed and then new ones grow, or if they would just come off and never grow back and like they're just dead, like sawing off your leg.
You would
A dead stump.
You would need an Arcana check to determine that.
Oh, can I
Arcana
do that?
or medicine?
Can I try?
I'll do medicine. I'll do a medicine check. So she's just curious about them.
Would you like to do it, or it sounds like some of your party members may be willing to assist if you bring it up to them.
I think in the course of the however long we've been chilling, Vizika would have been experimenting with her wings, flying all over the room, like knocking things over, and just wondering, like, I wonder if these come off. So it would have come up at some point.
Party, have you ever seen a bat flying? Have you ever,
Yes.
have you ever seen like a bat in a small room freaking the fuck out because it doesn't know what it's doing? That is about the grace of flight that Vizika has with these wings. These are not graceful, beautiful flowing wings. These are very rapid flight, very wings.
That's exactly what I was expecting.
Yes.
Yes.
Batshit crazy. That is correct.
So would anybody
she's trying to get a hang of it, so like one wing's clapping harder than the other.
That is correct. They are off sync. That is correct.
So would anybody volunteer to entertain her musings about whether or not these wings can be removed?
Oh,
Who's the best?
I can take a look.
Don't actually do it.
You understand that the wings originated from a magic source. I mean, after all, she read a book and then wings spread out of her back, so it must have been magic. That is the extent of the knowledge that you have of these wings, Gareth.
Well, they're magic.
Yep.
So maybe a magic man could put them back.
Magic
or something.
man.
Would you like
Yes,
a little bit
magic.
of guidance with that?
Me or her?
You're still
Oh.
learning this whole thing, aren't you?
I am. It felt good. I wanted to. Sure, I'll take some guidance.
We're going to assist Gareth, if that's possible, DM, to hopefully grant him some form of advantage as I am proficient in Arcana.
Well, so it very much depends on how you're doing this. Are you kind of like squeezing yourself into the conversation and then being like, I think what you meant to say was, because then you're just doing your own check at that point. If you are, if you are trying to be like, Go ahead, Slugger. You got this. Then I would ask for a guidance spell, in which case we must already take the 9, and you can add a 1d4 to the result to see if something else kind of jolts in that brain of his.
Oh. No, Gareth, he likes Gareth. So
Actually, they're the Venetians. Like, are you
he's
pulling
not gonna
those?
shit on his parade. He's gonna let him figure it out. He's obviously new to it. So go ahead and roll yourself a d4, brother.
A friendly a friendly pat from Marius behind your back as you feel your brain tingle for the briefest of moments. Unfortunately, there is no other information that jolt gave you.
Well, they're magic. So. Yeah. That's.
Can I try to take a bite? Like, not to like take a chunk out of it, but like bite down on the wing.
Yeah.
She extends one too fast. It smacks you a little bit.
I like it.
The wing has a distinct smell to it. Kind of musty a little bit.
Musty, not musky.
Or musky, excuse me. Musky.
Musky? Oh. I bite.
Okay.
On it.
Are you biting like the long appendage, or are you biting at the webbing?
The webbing.
Okay. The thin webbing. I apologize. How hard are you biting down on this?
I'm not like with intent of like
that's what I'm saying. Is it like
getting a chunk out of it, but like it just like it's like a reconnaissance bite,
like
you know?
a very gentle nibble. You aren't trying to inflict harm. You're not chomping down.
No. I'm just trying to see what's going on, you know?
Okay,
like,
all right.
Yeah.
So as you do that, it is very ticklish to you, very sensitive to you, Vizika.
Oh God.
And with some definite discomfort.
Oh.
Okay, stop it. Don't do that anymore.
Is that too much?
I don't know. It's weird.
What if I bite down on the appendage?
I don't know. You could try it, I guess.
Okay, I bite down on.
Same strength.
Oh yeah.
Okay, all right.
Reconnaissance.
So yeah, I understand. So this one doesn't have as much of that sensitivity. It's not that painful discomfort that you were experiencing before. But you definitely feel it, and it's as if someone was doing that to your hand right now.
That feels just about like my hand.
Yeah. I can assume from this that the wings are attached.
Yeah, well, look, I mean, the question is like whether they'd grow back or not, you know?
Sorry.
Like, what happens if we try to remove them?
Yes, the wings are definitely a part of your body.
Have you tried I don't know, like retracting them? Like maybe you can like pull them into
my
yourself
body?
like a little freak.
Vizika doesn't know what to do to attempt this, so she like squeezes her butt cheeks together.
There's a little.
The wings kind of go in a little bit, but they definitely don't like retract inside your body. It's kind of like, it's almost as if you're trying to squeeze, like hold your arms out and then try and squeeze them towards your chest. Like that's what that is that you're doing with those wings right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm doing it wrong.
Are you asking because you're intent on removing them?
No!
Why are you so curious then?
Well, you know, they came with magic. Like, I know that if I lost an arm, I wouldn't get that arm back. But if I lose a wing, because they're different, I wasn't born with these. Am I going to get one back?
You felt when she bit you, didn't you?
Yeah.
They're part of you, more than likely attached to the rest of your nervous system.
Yeah, but they came with magic.
That doesn't mean anything.
I don't know how magic works.
Are there any demonic history books about wing growth or?
Maybe.
Oh,
Is there
more
a library
books?
here?
We're not reading more
spent,
books.
Like a week in a library.
Swear to God,
Maybe
if
we
you're
should've
like,
looked
back
at
to the crypt. Like,
Well, is the butcher just like staring at us, or like?
you in line at the deli while you're talking about this?
Just
Number
biting
seven,
down.
Number 7. Hello.
That's our number.
I put
Go
some
on,
deli
you
meat
ordered
on the bite again.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, continue.
Me?
All of you.
Oh. I personally eat some meat.
Yep.
That's what I'm doing.
Gareth eats meat.
I think
Alright.
I eat a lot of meat.
You're at a table in a delicatessen eating meat while you're talking about this. Your wings kind of like spread out, bumping into people as you're trying to do this experiment. I thought you were on your own, but nope, you're in a crowded place. So the wings like knocking her over people while all this is going on, and people are very much like avoiding you guys right now as you're doing these experiments. So, with that, as I kind of like zoom out a little bit, kind of going back to the general question. So we concluded that, unless someone else is doing checks that I don't know about. So take that as you will, Vanya. Vizika. Vanya. Vizika. Blah, 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 my brain died. Vizika. Take that as you will, Vizika.
Okay.
All right. You're free to check again later with further experimentation to see just what the heck these wings are and how they actually work as far as your biology is now concerned. But yeah, with that, what else? So yeah, is the intent to head to Northern Ishtar, or Marius, did you have something else you wanted to inquire? Or if you're just being a little stinker.
No, just being a little stinker.
And being a fucking little stinker. Are you guys heading to Northern Ishtar next? That doesn't mean you're doing it now, but are you will you be continuing your journey there, or is there something else that you wish to do outside this town?
Aside from maybe getting a couple of supplies, nothing from me.
Are we checking with Cheetle?
Cheetah's still at the capital, so that would be a long journey. Maybe we could try to get in touch with him via, like, shard phone? Can we call him?
Yeah, absolutely.
We should call you on the shard phone.
Boop, 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 boop.
Burp, burp, burp.
Yes, absolutely. You can contact Cheetle on a shard phone.
Dude, phones are amazing.
You're like,
Gareth Hood.
Only Gareth is allowed to sing that song because
Well,
he's the one
Gareth
calling
Hood
Cheetle.
deploys, and Gareth says, "Call Cheetle."
There's no, you don't have a shard phone.
Call what?
I have to install that. That's a whole different operating system.
The hood comes down.
Repeat command.
Oh, hood comes back up. Call Cheetle.
Would you like to do jumping jacks?
No, I'm done with that for the day. Hood goes down. And, I guess one of you has a shard phone, yes? Looks at Cheats and Marius.
Marius nods. Would take a moment. You would watch the lights on the outside of his helmet flicker for a moment. Then he's going to call Cheetle.
Cheetle.
It's Marius. We wanted to check in with you and make sure that everything was all right.
Hey, put that down. I'm not gonna tell you again. Yeah, we're good over here. How's how are things?
Are you on speakerphone?
Is it a video call?
The kids are.
Is it a video call? Is it a video call?
Marius would tap the side of his helmet for a moment, and it would then become a speaker call.
How is he?
there. Hello?
Oh,
Beetle.
hey, Cheeto.
Hi, turtle.
Hey, you guys still alive?
Yeah.
I'm blue and bald.
Cheeto, say hi. Wings.
Wait,
I got a glow up.
Marius, you have to explain this to me. What do they say?
A number of things has happened in your absence. You will experience some rather dramatic changes the next time that you meet us, but we are heading to another location that is pertinent to our last mission.
Say no more. Understood. Do what you gotta do. You're gonna be gone for a while?
An unknown amount of time.
Can you send us some money?
I'm not a piggy bank. What do you mean?
I mean, not a lot. Like, I don't know.
What do you need money for?
Potions.
Oceans.
Yeah, let me see what I got in the accounts. Give me 1 second.
He's like pressing, he's working on something on the other side of the line. You just hear some beep.
Hi, above. Yeah, we don't got much money left.
Oh.
Well, this deli meat is not cheap.
Ellie, what you
No,
going to
the
a deli
potion-
pass it for?
The potions are not cheap.
Oh, jeez. Look, I only got 500 in the account right now. I mean, if you need it, we'll do it, but I'm gonna have to figure out a way to make some more cash.
Look, can you like get a part-time job in the capital?
He's taking care of the kids. We're not having Cheeto get a part-time job.
Is there childcare? Can you get benefits for having 3 kids? Government stipend.
You
Hey,
can claim it on your taxes, Cheeto.
listen, first of all, Zeke, I'm not getting a part-time job. Second of all, I don't gotta pay taxes.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow!
What a taxi.
None of you gotta pay taxes. We serve the Ionian government.
Oh, okay.
Nice! We
Don't
don't
tell
gotta
me you've
go
been
back
paying.
to taxes I paid!
Please don't tell me
Don't
you've
be-
been paying taxes.
Have you been paying tax? Please don't tell me you've been paying taxes.
No, definitely not.
They told me.
Definitely not.
Yeah, they don't give you
I don't know
that
where my
money back.
tax money's going.
They don't give you that money back if you've been paid it. No, you gotta register for the waiver.
What? Can you get more money from the Senate? We
There
have
was
to
a-
go further. It's longer than we thought, and we gotta go to Northern Ishtar.
I'm blue and bald.
Okay, everyone, shut up. Listen, I gotta get off the line. I'll call you back.
Okay, send money. Thanks.
You hear a disconnect.
Is he gone?
He taps the side of his helmet.
That
again.
went well, I
Yes, you
think.
scared him off.
Aww.
Suddenly,
Get him off.
from your helmet, Marius, you will then also see the term over your visor, encryption, with a several string of characters.
Oh. Oh my. All right. Yeah, well, I assume this is some sort of message.
Oh no, it's a call.
Oh,
But
yeah,
but it's showing an encrypted source, and it kind of showing the beginning of an encryption of a certain encryption. And from your understanding, it is of a significant level.
Oh. He'll sort of raise a hand to everybody and then answer, keeping it to himself, not putting it on speaker. Hello.
All right. Sorry about that. We had to do a quick connection here. Didn't know who was listening.
I understand.
Listen, things haven't been too good here at the Capitol. Word has just recently got out there is some sort of demonic baby that is offside the shore. And right now, there is public favor in just getting rid of the problem altogether.
I'm not surprised.
People are afraid here in the Capitol, and rumors are probably beginning to spread, with news articles being picked up on the other arcs as well. If there ends up being a complete outcry of fear, where people are willing to abandon their mortality, to sacrifice others so that perhaps they won't see harm, I'm always afraid that mortality is going to take that every time. And I'm already beginning to hear murmurs of what is going to be done. And some people, some of the common people, are more than happy to entertain the idea of swiftly ending the problem. And that means Asmodeus disconnect. So tell me, you got a good lead? Because we might be running out of options.
We've gotten a lead from outdoors. Something that might potentially allow us to defeat Cosmotara.
So there was something within that corpse after all, huh?
A very lively corpse.
Well, that's good. So what is this transformation that you're talking about? Is everyone okay?
A number of us underwent rather dramatic transformations while within the crypt as a result of curious exploration.
Okay. All right. But health is good. Spirits are good.
Everybody is fine now. I've made appropriate changes for them so that way their most recent conditions no longer hamper their abilities.
Okay. What was the creature that we fought off against in Kolkirk? The last thing we saw before we left Asmodia.
The Peacekeeper.
All right. And you guys have recently freed and built a town, a fort. I think you called it Wardenfell, right?
Indeed.
All right. So with that said, and now we're both somewhat aware and trustworthy of who we are. Where are you heading next?
We're heading into northern Ishtar. To the... Oh god.
Yeah, check in those. You got time.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Oh, so many notes. Astral Academy, the Labyrinth, Exodus Academy, to
The
go into the
Exodus Academy.
Astral Veil, and then
Yep,
yeah.
Exodus Academy, cool. Yeah, and yeah, you
Astral
probably
Veil.
would probably say the Exodus Academy because that's what Outdoors would have told you. So you'd say the Exodus Academy.
The what? Exodus?
Indeed.
I'm not familiar with any academy with that name.
Neither am I, but it is what Outdoors told us to go and find. Information lies within it.
Wait. Oh, the only academy I know of in Northern Ishtar is the Watchers Academy, run by an old goblin. Maybe he was referring to that?
Perhaps.
Well, it is
Though,
a very important goblin landmark.
perhaps that's it then. The information that he spoke of is very esoteric.
You're probably working with dated information, but it might lead to something. What's in this academy?
It's also known as the Academy of Shadows. It was like an academy of assassins. He also told us that, and you would have heard that.
My notes are not up to date.
It's okay.
At least you have notes.
Mine are really messy, but it was also the Academy of Shadows. That might have been a more recent name. I don't know.
Correct.
Taking a moment, Marius sort of shifts to look back at the party. There was another name that Outdoors referred to the academy as.
The Academy of Shadows!
He referred to it as an Academy of Shadows, Cheeto.
Yes, that sounds about right. From my understanding, after the Shadow Wars happened, the first one, part of the peace treaty between the Gobbies of the southern Ishtar and the Kingdom of Erzbania of the northern Ishtar was an exchange of property, specifically that the Exodus Academy were to be handed over to the Goblins of the legendary model, who then transformed it into an academy of secrecy and assassination. It was something that A lot of goblins who wish to learn to fight or learn a little bit of the trade of subterfuge would go to. I've actually been there for a year myself. That was, of course, before they shut everything down. Now, from my understanding, the academy is more of a formal name they give it. I'm said to be guarding the original Exodus building that the Magic Academy was. Always gave this weird, faint and starry glow. And only those who graduate from the Watchers Academy are permitted in that temple. I'm said to be protecting something that I never finished.
Well, that is where we're going, so at least you seem knowledgeable of it.
The headmaster's still there. Go ahead and send, Cheadle sent you. His name, what was his name?
And he kind of trails off a little bit as he's just trying to think of, like, you know, what the heck this creature's name was. And then I'm looking for it. Hold on 1 second. There it is. There it is. I have so many folders.
Krellneck work. You can just ask for Krell. Krel.
Krell.
Studious goblin. Took care of things. Maybe you'll be able to tell you what the Watchers Academy is all about now.
Understood. We'll keep our eye out for this Krell.
Yeah. And if you have any trouble, just say Cheadle sent you. Hopefully he still remembers me, and hopefully that'll earn you some favor.
We will certainly do so.
All right. Take it easy. Be careful, but be quick. I'm uncertain how much longer we're going to be able to hold out some hope.
Understand. We'll be as fast as we can.
It's maybe the last time we talk for a while. Like I said, I think they might be tapping the phones. So, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can wire some money over to you guys. But it's going to take some time. And I know time is of the essence. If you really need the money, well then we're going to have to wait as long as it takes to get that money wired over to you.
It was mostly frivolous. You needn't worry.
All right then. I'd rather be moving sooner than later. Good luck, and I hope you find whatever it is you're looking for in this academy. Next time we meet, though, go ahead and give me a call again. After you finish whatever business you got from whatever you're doing from within there. I might be able to get a hidden connection to you one more time, assuming that they don't got eyes on me. I don't know what's going on with the Senate. They're acting real weird.
Understood. I'll inform the others.
All right. Happy hunting.
Shadows at your back.
And then
He
you just
would-
hear the click.
Retract his helmet. Cheeto believes he's being watched by the Senate. So, most of our communication in the future will be very limited, if not entirely gone.
I hope he's okay.
As do I. We're going to be, when we go there, we're going to be looking for an individual by the name of Krell. Apparently, this is somebody that Cheetle knows and has a connection with, and should earn us some favor.
Well. Are any of you familiar with these parts?
Not this far.
No.
Some general information will let you know of the short-range shard ship that I told you of before. In which case, each of you would have to purchase a ticket for that would actually take you over to the Northern Ishtar Arc. When you are ready to commence with that, you are free to do so. But also, I would like to check to see if there's anything you'd like to purchase. As mentioned before, you have access to uncommon, rare, and potentially very rare magic items and some elusive legendaries. The uncommon and rare items also include a wide array of potions if you guys were looking to purchase some. Standard prices for potions are as follows. Your basic potions of healing are worth 50 credits. The uncommon potions, aka the potions of greater healing, are worth 200 credits. And then the potions of superior healing are worth 2,000 credits, but heal for significantly more. There is no limit to the potions that you can buy, and if there are other consumables you wish to purchase as well that you may know of, you are free to do so as well. So with that asked, is there any shopping you'd like to do before departing for Northern Ishtar?
I have a question.
Yes.
How much are the tickets that we need to purchase?
That is a great question. I will go ahead and do a roll right now. The tickets vary for depending on day, holiday, world events that are happening around Cross IO. And for this short range will vary between 50 to 150 credits per person. So let's go ahead and determine that now. All right. It looks like it's going to be on a bit of the higher side this time. So 141 credits per person.
How many credits do we have?
Let's go ahead and look
I
at
have
your.
96.
I've got 921.
Oh.
Let's go ahead and look at your inventory. You can also sell any of your materials that you've gathered. It's at a 1-to-1 exchange. So, for example, if you wish to sell the astral shell, that would earn you 3,000 credits.
Right.
So you are free to exchange any of your materials for wealth as well.
Woo!
That might be the play.
Yeah, I have 600 credits. So that's it.
I have 200.
I'm about out, so I'll need help with the ticket.
The total price is going to be 705 credits for the party to travel to Northern Ishtar using your own methods.
I also have 90, but I can throw them into the pool.
Well, unless we want to, do some side jobs here, and I don't think we have the time for that. Maybe we should sell something. I could buy the tickets, but I can't buy any health potions then, I don't think. Unless there's, 2 expired ones somewhere.
I have 1 expired one.
Well, Marius can drink it now. I've got 3 in my pockets, but we don't have any regular ones.
Vizika, you're purchasing the tickets, is that correct?
Yeah.
All right, so that will lower you down to 216 credits. So you do have tickets, and you have purchased your route to the Northern Ishtar Arc. Is there anything that you'd like to purchase or anything you'd like to sell?
Let me double check my inventory.
Ass.
Selling or buying?
Yes.
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 Gareth, are you still interested in my old +1 blacksmithing tools?
I mean, don't you do everything?
I can make every tool. The tools that I have now are always going to be +1.
Are you thinking of selling them?
If we need the funds, yes.
You could definitely sell them. That's nothing that we need, I think, handy.
Selling them will earn you 200 credits. Of course, you're always free to haggle. But just keep in mind that a poor tact may earn you disfavor with the shopkeep.
I'm not a haggler. We'll take 200.
200 credits. You're like, understood. Give me that. All right. You may remove the smith tools from your inventory, and I've added 200 credits to your credit ship, putting you at 290.
Very good. Can you also add another attunement slot for me?
I can. Oh. I don't know how to do that. It might be
if you go to the bottom left of my sheet.
Just kidding. Dead.
Okay.
Did it?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I know what I'm doing. Yeah.
Fantastic.
All
Zika
right.
goes up to if there's a pawn shop or some equivalent, and she holds up her tiny Tim Evan.
Would you buy this for 1,000 credits?
It
Selling your
glows
oven.
green.
Please.
Wee.
Are you selling that? I just
Pretty
upgraded it.
please.
Lifts it up, looks at it. Interesting craftsmanship. You kind of watch as the goggles flare a little bit as this dwarf is like examining it and says, is this a homebrew Tiny Tim oven?
Special edition, limited, one of a kind.
Exclusive.
No.
Well, I won't give you 1,000 credits for it, but puts it down, pushes it over to you. I'd happily buy that trinket off your hands for 5.
5?
Mm-hmm.
5 credits?
That's what I said.
She squints. She sniffs. She snuffs. She wraps her arms around her Tiny Tim oven and she takes it back.
You don't know true value.
Have a good day.
Bye, you too.
You can't handle the oven.
Know your wealth, queen. Snap.
That's right. Anything else you'd like to sell, or anything else you'd like to purchase?
No.
How much are... Oh, go ahead.
What's the matter?
So you like upgrading all kinds of stuff. What would I have to buy to get my upgrade? She's like
Get
pointing
your
out her
what?
ears as they twitch around.
Your ears aren't in any sort of form of disrepair.
Yeah, but like, what if I could hear like more? I
Want
could
to hear
alert
more.
you guys to stuff more easily. That go, you know.
He's there's this like the helmet, of course, hiding his expression, but it's very obvious that he has this like squinted look.
The ears like twitch and like twitch to the side, twitch to the other side.
I don't have anything currently, and I do not know how long that would take. But maybe in the future.
I didn't know if it was like possible or nothing.
Of course it's
Oh,
possible.
me.
But we need time, and that's something that would be a very short one.
How much do health potions cost again?
The ears go like downward.
So the let me answer this, and then I'm gonna get to Vizika. So as far as ear improvement goes for like perception and stuff, your ears are already pivotal. Like they're the best they can ever be. But you can apply it to assist you in another skill check, such as investigation, if you'd like. In investigation, these investigation ears would be a 400 credits to grant you proficiency in investigation. 4,000 credits to provide you expertise in investigation.
Oh my god, I gotta save up.
The downside, though, is that you it would require an attunement.
No. Fuck.
Yeah, so it would have to be
How do I get more attunement slots?
Well, so now we enter the territory of combining items together, which also makes it a little bit more expansive. For example, you could combine your cloak of protection with your ears and essentially build what I would only describe as some sort of like inhibitor shields around you that has the same function as the cloak of protection, while providing you the enhanced abilities. Yeah. So your ears would effectively be barrier generators.
So cool.
Something to think about, but also a little pricey. It would be a little pricey. Something like that would run you about 4,400 credits and time. Not too much time, but it's time nevertheless.
She pulls out like her little her phone and is typing in something in like her notepad.
Cool.
She's like got her finger drawing like little waves on the side of like a picture of her head with large cat ears.
Ears. Very good.
Yeah, it's got like words like wow, much hearing, lots of waves. Just like shows it to Marius.
Your schematics are awful, but yes, I understand what you mean. That's very doable. We just need materials.
Vizika, to answer your question, standard healing potions, aka 2d4 plus 2, is 50 credits.
In the background, I'm a dreamer.
What about the next one up?
That would be 4d4 plus 4, which is greater healing. Of greater healing, 5e. Let's see here. Yeah, 4d4 plus 4 is 200 credits.
Okay. Vizika's well, she's gonna look around.
Does anybody else want to chip in and buy some potions? We also do have.
She points to the massive backpack that exists somewhere that contains the ITSB inventory.
Yes.
All of that stuff.
We need those things.
Yeah, but we also need to not die. We don't know how long we're gonna be there, and we've only got the bad potions that you and I can drink, and maybe other people don't. I mean, Gareth liked his last time, but I don't know.
Great.
She threw up, so.
Yeah, we still got my spit too. Don't forget.
Yeah, but what if you're the one that's not doing so good?
Also, as a friendly reminder, Marius is now an item dispenser, pretty much, which means he has the ability to create the potions.
Oh,
A vending machine.
Yes.
What does it take to create a potion?
So potions require alchemicals specifically. And if the rarity of the material is at the minimum, the rarity of the item, the material value is doubled. Which means, for example, not saying you're doing this, the Ceratos matter that is currently in your inventory worth 2,000 credits can purchase you up to 4,000 credits worth of potions up to very rare quality.
Ooh,
because it is
okay.
it is a very rare item. Keep in mind, though. But keep in mind, though, a very rare potion is the potion of supreme healing. You can't get any higher than that, and that's worth 20,000 credits.
Holy
Here's the thing.
Christ.
What is the rarity of greater healing?
Greater is uncommon.
Okay. Does my artificer ability that I just got help reduce the cost?
Yes. If you have an artificer ability that literally states things are half their cost, then yes.
So long as it is common or uncommon, it takes a quarter of the normal time and it costs half as much.
That is correct. Potions of greater healing are worth 100 credits to you to make.
I can just start
rolling them out.
Could we also wait? I don't know if I understood this right. Does that mean that we could spend less credits worth of materials to make that potion worth 20k, or would we need 20k worth of materials to make that?
You would still need 20k worth of materials because his discount only applies to common and uncommon items.
Okay. Understood.
Yes. The only bonus you get from items don't. So for normal crafting, items don't get a discount. The materials you put into it gets a bonus. So long as you are using a material of equal rarity or higher, that material is considered double its market value.
Yeah. I'm so glad that we still have 90 credits worth of toes.
Which do count as alchemicals.
That's what I'm saying. We don't sell our stuff. We need this.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, DM, I lied. I'd like to sell this twin blade I've been carrying around since.
Oh, Oh, God, that's right. You got a twin blade, don't you? Let's see this inventory. Boop, 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 boop.
Off that like mannequin thing or whatever.
Yeah, let me see here. The twin blade. Okay, 1 moment, please. I'm about to, unless I already added a cost material value because I'm a smart guy. Nope. Dumb as hell. All right, here we go.
Early.
You're smart to me.
Don't say that about my friend.
I'll fuck you up.
I'll fuck you up. For a second. Processing. Is it long? Yeah. Okay. So it's this. Come on. Okay. Processing. Okay. So there it is. Oh, by the way, whatever value I'm about to give you is not worth me looking up. Just FYI, it's not going to be something incredible. Oh, it might be incredible. Oh, wait, and then that value then, so it's not incredible anymore. 18 credits.
Cool. Cool.
Oh.
That's not even enough for my deli meat.
That's crazy, dog. That's crazy.
That very much is enough for your deli. You can get 1.5 pounds of deli meat for that.
I mean, hey.
I need a lot of meat.
That's it. I sell it.
All right. Goodbye. And so it is sold, and so your credits improve by, everyone's got weird ass numbers, by 18, so that's 114 credits at your inventory.
Triple digits.
To create a potion, you will have to complete a long rest. Well, so you can create a potion during a short rest, but to create a to do a potion order, like a batch of potions, requires you completing a long rest. Short rest, you could just go ding and then print a potion if you'd like of your choice.
Can we just like make potions the entire way to Northern Ishtar?
Ding, ding,
So,
ding, ding.
so as long as you complete a long rest, I just need to know how many potions you're creating, and I'll let you know if you're able to do that in a long rest. Making a batch of consumables can be done during a long rest, and yeah, those are just easy to generate as long as you have the materials. So essentially, between here and then to Northern Ishtar, you can create as many potions as you want, as long as you have the materials for it. So I would need to know. And you don't have to answer now because we are approaching time. Actually, we'll leave it at that. Before you guys travel to Northern Ishtar, go ahead and let me know next session how many potions you make and of what, and we'll go from there. Sound good?
Sounds great.
Then that wraps up today's session of Into the Shadows Breach. Thank you guys so much for playing.
We're fucking back, baby.
Yes.
Yeesh.
Did you guys have fun today?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I knew there was a good chance you guys weren't even going to leave the city today. Like, I knew there was a good chance that we weren't even going to leave the city today.
Too much Gobby Springer.
How'd you know? Yeah, watching Gobby Springer. Goddamn. Well, we wouldn't be back unless we did some bingo.
Bingo!
Bingo.
Bingo
bongo.
Let me share this screen. All right. Into the Shadows Breach Season 3, Episode 1, on the road again. Nope, didn't happen. Complication on the way to... Nope, Vanya briefly
No
blinds
money
a
is
piece.
a complication.
No. Crafting RP, yes. What do you mean complicated? You guys are loaded. What are you talking about? Where's my money? Looks at your dragon's trove of materials. No money. Vasika eats something she should not. Yeah. Fucking Vanya's baked
My
goods.
shit. My food.
Yeah, exactly.
True.
Yeah. Cheetle initially mistakes Vanya and Gareth for someone else entirely. Nope. Nat 1. Nope. Labyrinth Veil is mentioned. Nope. Vasika uses her Tiny Tim oven. Yep.
Yeah.
Try to get some money for it. Crew having a what do we do now moment. Nope. This crew's professional as hell. Gareth attempts to get a discount price. Nope. The government isn't happy with the gang going dimension hopping. You don't know what the government knows.
They're definitely not happy.
I'd say phase 2 lore when it comes to Northern Ishtar. Actually, yeah, we talked about that. We talked about after the Shadow Wars and everything. Cheats calls out the party for reading books in the Forbidden. No, she's just hanging out watching trashy TV with them. Cheats loves her friends. Cheats and potentially Marius are questioned on their lack of obvious physical changes. No. Motel RP, yes. Wholesome Marius and Cheats moment, I don't think so. Shopping RP, yes. The flight to Northern Ishtar runs the problems. Ah, damn, no bingo. Marius complains about wizards. I don't believe so. An NPC comments in the wings. Nope. No. New
In
art.
the next room over. Oh my god, what the hell is that sound?
New art for the transformed party members. Yep. I wish I could be fishing right now. Yep. No nat 20, and then Marius scolds Cheats for using drug. Nope.
What the fuck, man?
Solid bingo attempt, guys. Solid bingo attempt.
That's hilarious.
Get him next
You guys think I do drugs all the time?
Come on now. All right. Well, guys, we will be back next week for another exciting episode of In the Shadows Breach. Thank you guys so much for playing.
Thanks for having us.
All right. I'll see you guys. Yes, and chat, we will be beginning with fan art next week. I just wanted to go ahead and give our fan artists who have been gone for a while a chance to give them a week to get the art done. So, all right, guys, I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right.